Hello everybody and welcome back to iRacing. This is the Super Late Model Series Fixed from Oxford Plains. We are doing 70 laps on one of the most unique circuits available on iRacing. We'll get into that, of course, once we go green here. Can't see the leader, just gotta know when to go.
Green.
And leader's on it. And already wrecking.
Be careful, we've got a full course caution.
That was fast.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 05. Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Well, that took, what, 3 seconds of racing before we had a wreck? And unfortunately we're P10, so we'll be on the high side for the next restart. Alright. Ready to go green once again. See if we can make it more than a corner. Now with this track, obviously there is really only one groove, so we do need to get to the bottom as soon as possible.
Green, we're high. Car inside, 10th position.
Okay, that shouldn't have been a 4X, but okay, iRacing.
Still there.
Good old netcode 4X, gotta love it.
The car in front of us is now Bianchi.
But this is a
15.5.
very interesting track. You know, because the stereotype is oval racers just go around in circles all day. Well, this is the only track that I know of where that is quite literally true. This is just a circle of a racetrack, and it is a very interesting place to race at because, as you might be able to see, the walls are really far away. So if you go off, you're going off pretty far. And it's also insanely short. Don't really use much brake at this track because of the fact that you never build up that much speed. At times in the 15-second mark here. Some of these guys in qualifying somehow ran a 15.1. I don't know how they did that. Best I've ever been able to get is a 15.4. But, you know, the name of the game, ooh,
Full course caution.
caution. Name of the game at this track is to stay on the bottom and avoid the wrecks, like we've done twice.
Burgess has stacked it.
Do that and you'll be fine here.
Single file behind car number 14.
Also makes the laps go by really fast because the laps are so short, so especially when there's a ton of cautions, you're thankful for it. Alright, and just like that, we're going to have 55 to go when we go green here. Luckily avoided all the wrecks so far, even though we got the 4X, because from a netcode incident. But we're slowly working our way forward in the field, which is what we need. We can see the leader. He's going.
Green flag.
Got a really good jump on that restart, but had to back out of it because there was that 11 car in front of me.
We're outside.
And we're under caution.
Full course caution. Watch out. We're under caution. Pits are closed. Pace cars out.
If
Single file
you're a fan of the
behind car
Arca
number
Break
11.
series here on YouTube, you might be familiar with the video about pacing, because I believe it was at this track where they just did pacing for the whole race. Starting to get the feeling we might have that too. Might be just slowly driving in circles. Alright, maybe 50 to go is the magic number. Unfortunately, back on the high side. So, gotta hope we can get down quickly again. Or just hope we get another position with another wreck, I guess.
P7. Car inside.
Really good jump on that restart, but unfortunately nowhere to go with it.
Line.
It's gonna back off, get in line.
We're inside.
Instead of trying to push it, because the outside lane,
16.2.
it is definitely not sustainable on a circle. It's not like Martinsville where you can get a good run off the corner as we pass a car who's spun out in the infield. Or Bristol, you know, where you have 2 lanes to drive. That is just not the case here. As we're seeing carnage again. However, they all seem to be getting down to the inside, which is nice.
P7. That was at 15.9.
Just slowly making our way through the field here. Had to get on the brakes there. You might have heard it lock up. Big gaggle of cars in front of us, and caution once again. But now we're up to P7. We keep this up, we're going to win this race. I'm telling you. This is quite the string of progress we've made in what, 10 maybe laps of actual racing. Okay, so 50 to go wasn't the magic number for us to stay green, but I am positive the magic number is 41 to go, right? It's Casey Mears, Jimmy Spencer. They're lucky, right? Right, waiting once again. Leader is on it.
Green flag, we're racing.
That 11, who doesn't get good starts, finally was not in front of us or below us. So we will clear him. Fortunately, if a caution comes out, this does put us back on the high side. But we'll see. Like I said, 41's the magic number, so we're not getting another caution in this race. Thing is, the way this fix setup is for me, it really takes a couple laps for the car to come in. So these short runs actually really hurt me because I am really loose when the tires cool down. I really need them to heat up. So, ooh, actually slid it in there a little too deep. I think there's only really two ways to make a pass here. It's wait for someone to screw up and take the inside from them, or bump them out of the way. And I don't want to hold up this guy behind me too fast. He's clearly faster, but I will get freight trained. So just hoping to stay enough ahead of him where I don't get bumped.
You've just done a 15.6.
To me, I don't know how some of these people get so far ahead or have these crazy good lap times at this track. Because again, it's just a circle, and oh boy.
Inside, clear low, car low.
Oh, unfortunately, that's going to cost us a spot.
Hold your
What the
line.
hell?
Clear to the bottom, inside.
It seems like that was a lag spike because that guy went up and then back down immediately. He had been blinking a little bit, and you can see he's blinking now, so I think he might have just lagged into me, because that was a 0x. And I had less contact earlier with a 4, so I'm going to assume that's what it was. Well, it looks like we've fallen down to P9 now, behind a cookout car that oddly enough has the German flag on the back. I don't know if they're aware of that, or unless I don't know that cookout's a big thing in Germany, and I think I would. I think I would have heard if cookout had made its way overseas. I think that would be national news, because that is drunk American food right there. Getting underneath this 11 car. Really hard thing about this track is if you go too low, you're going to get up on that curb, so it's a constant balance of getting it as low as you can, but coming up just ever so slightly to stay off that bottom. Tell you what, I might have been right. 41 was the magic number. Regardless of if we get a caution now, this is without a doubt our longest green flag run. So, very impressed. Not even using the brake at all here. If I do, it's just ever so slightly, like 5, at most 10%. Slid the tires a little bit there on exit, though. Really starting to struggle on the exit now. I think the tires are maybe a little too hot. It's the thing that makes this track so difficult when you do go green is the fact that the tires don't have any time to rest at all, even just a second or two, because you are constantly turning the car, so it just eats the tires and heats them up so much. Also, you just max out in the gear so fast. I wish they had made it just a little bit taller.
That lap time was 15.8.
There's a battle behind us. 11 cars slid up the track, and now he's going to go for back another spot.
That was 15.9.
Protect the inside lane here. Seriously? Whoa! Car just like glitched into us or something there. I tell you, man, I am having to get out of the throttle so much more now just to keep the car from sliding up the track. The tires are screaming. So we still got another 20 laps to go here. So we've been green for about 20 laps now, but there's a wreck. And that'll bring out a yellow. That was a really weird, really lazy wreck. I believe we're still P7 here. Yes, we are. So luckily we will be on the inside lane here for the restart, which will be around, I think, 15 laps to go. Okay, so my estimate was just off. Not 15 to go, it'll be 14 laps to go here. Still P7. And leader goes.
Green, green, green. Let's go.
Whoa, car got real jumpy there.
8th place. Car high. Clear, clear high. Car outside.
10
Clear outside.
just about gets under clear of us, but we're still there actually. Fighting back on the inside. Squeezing us as much as we can.
The lap time was 16.1. Hold your line.
Gets into the side of us. He really wanted to get low there before the 4 came, but he wasn't clear actually. He's still alongside of us pretty well, and he will lose that spot there. Four hits us again. We hit 11 laps to go. Caution comes out. We will be stuck on that high side. So if there is another wreck, I hope it's in front of us so we can gain another spot, as this 4 car is starting to get on my nerves. You're battling for P6, not the win. Whoa, okay, dude.
Car low. Clear low.
Of course.
Car low. Still there.
All I can say is of course.
Still there. Hold
It is the
line.
stupid nature of this track, but it is still an incredibly dick move, so... You know, you can try to get a run out of the corner, try to set up so you can get to the inside, but instead you're just gonna bump into them.
Okay, Des, the next car is Walden. Be careful. we've got
It's one of the reasons I
close
don't
caution.
ever drive this track, is it's just stupid. It's all it's meant for is this. It's a spectator track, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. It's meant for knocking people out of the way and wrecking. It's not for racing. This is... I've never really liked this track. I don't think I've driven it since, I think the Truck Series came here once a long, long time ago. I think that was the last time I drove it. And now I remember why. This really is like the dumbest track in iRacing. whatever. I mean, we saved it. Fucked him. He didn't get any, gain the spot. He still is in P8 after all that, so whatever. Get ready for a couple lap dash here. So after all of that, we're back to where we started, P11. I have a feeling this is going to be a shit show of a restart with just so few laps to go.
Green flag. Okay, Des.
Ooh, got up on the curb. That didn't quite work out. It's okay,
Outside P11. White flag, one more lap.
as they are wrecking behind us. My bad, it was actually a one-lap dash.
Outside is clear.
But we'll get a top 10 out of it, as everyone lost their mind and spun out
Position.
right at the end. What a dumb track this is. Honestly, if you enjoy driving this track, please let me know in the comments. I want to know why. Like, am I upset at what the Ford did? Yes, but I don't blame him. It is the nature of this track. It's just, it makes no sense to me. I don't understand why you would want to race on a... There's a reason we race on ovals and not circles, you know? But anyway, that'll do it for this video. If you liked it, leave a... That'll do it for this video, guys. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe for more iRacing action. Definitely not at this track ever again. But either way, I'll see you next time. Bye!